Hello again, gang. Welcome back to another Football Manager 2022 experiment with me, Jayhuahua. Today, it's the turn of Northern Ireland and every team in their top division having £100 million per season forever. Let's simulate 150 years and see who can win the Champions League, if anyone. Can Northern Ireland do anything as a nation in the World Cup? Who knows? Let's find out. Yeah, so here we go. So as we see, Northern Ireland are 48th ranked in the world, and the Dansk Bank Premiership, that's a mouthful, is ranked 156th in the world. In terms of stadiums, so Windsor Park in Linfield has 18,500. Everything else is between 6 and 2, well, just over 6 and 2,000. So hopefully, I mean, back in the Wales one, there wasn't really any improvements to the stadiums, which was kind of strange, but, you know, we'll see what happens. And the rules. Oh, what's going on here? Right, Champions Cup first pass round qualifying, Euro Cup 2 first round qualifying, Euro Cup 2 first round qualifying, depending on the winner of Samuel Gelston's Whiskey Irish Cup. Okay, brilliant. So yeah, hopefully more teams are going to get a bit more of an improvement to this. More teams qualifying for Europe and the like. Last time we went 20 years with Wales individually, and nothing had happened. So we're just going to go 50, 100, 150 and sort of jump in at each interval and see what's going on. See you in 50 years. Instantly, the Northern Ireland national team is up at 27th. Fair play. And they've won the World Cup in 2066. They've literally won the World Cup 5 years ago. This is going to completely derail the video. What on earth? They beat England in the final. Glenn McGovern, who's playing for Charlton, who are in the Championship. Glenn McGovern. And all these players are still playing. Ronnie Barron plays for Villarreal. He's pretty good. Plays for Arsenal. Warner Cook. This happened last time. Wales won a World Cup relatively quickly. But in the experiment I did with India, where I was trying to get them to win a World Cup, couldn't buy one. Yeah, just having a quick look from the start of the save game. So a couple for Portugal, few for England. Bulgaria have won in 2062. Northern Ireland in 2066. So it's all getting a bit weird. So as you can see here, the Dansk Bank Premiership is 27th in the world. So that's gone up a considerable amount. Let's have a look at the past winners. So it's been all about Dungannon. All about Dungannon. Euro Cup 2. And they're never getting there. Never getting far. Get into the Euro Cup and they're getting eliminated in the group stage. Yeah, and they're still losing out. I mean, they get into the group a couple of times, but they're losing in the qualifying path. They're losing in the qualifying path, so it is what it is. Transfers, any big money signings coming in? Oh, Dejan Anderson from Burnley to Dungannon. £15.5 million, 26 years old. Looks pretty decent. Again, Dungannon, 11.75 million. Oh, 28 million, buying someone from City. Again, this is exactly what happened with the Wales one. We are not seeing much in the way of everyone's buying players. It seems to be one team that has a spurt where they're spending big, a lot there. Like they spend a lot every season, and then out of nowhere, another team will start spending big, and then they'll take over. Okay, and we'll just have a quick look at the stadiums. If we just move the subscribe button, you can do it yourselves by giving it a click. Subscribe to the channel. Lots more content like this. As you can see, Dungannon have aptly named their stadium Dungannon Stadium. Was that always the case? Stadium capacity increased. So they've been increasing the stadium capacity consistently. Anyway, the Dungannon Stadium is now 19,500. Cliftonville Stadium, 12,000. And a couple now over 6,000. One was 6,054, probably Glentoran's. Mornview Park for Glenavon, 6,500. So things are beginning to happen. Let's move forward another 50 years. And they're up at 12th, are Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland are up at 12th. Still only one World Cup. They've won an under 20 World Cup 10 years ago. Under 21 World Cup 20 years ago. And 4 under 19 European Championships in 74, 84, 96 and 21-12, 9 years ago. Fair enough. Well played, Northern Ireland national team. The Danske Bank Premiership, and as you can see here, we're up at 17th now. It was in the 20s before, wasn't it? And Dungannon's dominance has subsided. As you can see, Carrick have won a couple of times here. Carrick have had an absolute surge of domination for about 20 years, where they won about 16, 17. Dungannon have been the team. But Cliftonville, Coleraine, Glenavon, Ballymena, they're all chipping in. Larne and Carrick with a couple there. So, very interesting indeed. We'll have a quick look at some transfers. And from Dungannon to Spurs. Matthew Logan, striker. Oh, wow. He is good. 6'6". Great finishing, dribbling, first touch. Got a perfect holy trinity. He's 6'6", 15 heading, 18 jumping reach with 16 on corners. What a waste that 16 on corners is. There's no way I'm putting him on corners. He's going near post. 19 composure. 19 off the ball. 16 anticipation, 16 determination. His pace isn't all that. But honestly, everything else is. Wish I had him on my save game. Sunderland, Road to Glory. Check it out on the channel. We started out at Liverpool, went to Blackpool on a free, then to United for 8.75 million, then on loan, then went to Reading for 2.7 million. Then played well for Reading. Then he went to Dungannon for 22.5 million. Now he's gone to Tottenham for 66 million. So he was at Liverpool. They let him go for free. United then bought him for like 9 million. And then they loaned him out and then sold him. Oh, he's outspoken and confrontational. Didn't see that. He looks outspoken and confrontational. Look at that face. You won't mess with that face. Anyway, we're getting very sidetracked by just looking at one signing. And it's not even in the league anymore. But look at this. Internal signings. Dungannon hoovering up the talent from inside. Saul Farrington from Larne. 2 signings from Portadown. Oh, look at the stadiums. Look at the stadiums. The stadiums are flying. Look at this. Only 3 below 6,054, which I think was the second biggest stadium to begin with. 47,500 at Dungannon. Unbelievable. Okay, and now a 4th European place has been offered. We're still only going into the first path, the Champions Cup path first qualifying round. But 2 now go into the Europa Cup 2 as standard. And then a 3rd will go into the Europa Cup 2. Second qualifying round of the Europa Cup 2. Europa Cup 2. Europa Conference League, as it's known in real life. Euro Cup 2 as it's known in game. Depending on the winner of the cup, that is. But a new place for Europe has been offered. So, FC Midtjylland have won the Champions League. With that team, a load of greyed out players. Eric Jepperson and Matthias Mendes. Right. That's annoyed me. I bet none of the Northern... Look at this. Chelsea have been over there or thereabouts. Look how many times they've been runner-up. Oh, always the bridesmaid, but very rarely the bride. I mean, okay, they've won a few, but Jesus, look how many times they've been runner-up. Yeah, look at this. European Champions Cup runner-up. Boom. Hell of a lot. A lot of heartbreak. Champions League. I'm not seeing anything that's untoward or unusual. No, nothing. Please do let me know when I'm scrolling through this. If you do see anything, just drop it down in the comments below. So then, yeah, here we go for the Europa League, or the Euro Cup 2 as it's known in game. Again, I'm not really seeing anything at all. FC Copenhagen, more Danish success. Almost feels redundant to go and do the Danish league next, doesn't it? Not that it was on the cards. But if we wanted them to win the tournament, show this save game. And we have not got anything. And we're heading back to present day. There's no way they've won in the first couple of seasons, and they haven't. Borussia Dortmund have won quite a few. Fair play. 3 runners up in a row for Arsenal in the Europa League. Oof. Right, Conference League. This is probably the best chance for someone to have won, or at least got to a final. Glenavon have won it. Glenavon have won the Europa Conference League in 2107 to 2108. Go on, Glenavon. Flying the Irish flag. Flying the Northern Irish flag, should I say. Carrick have won it as well. Not Michael Carrick, just Carrick. Carrick Rangers have won it in 2087-88, and they became runner-up in 2085-86. Go on, Carrick. That was through their decade of domination. Well, 2 decades of domination, really. So they had a golden generation of players. Not seeing anything else happening as we're heading back further and further. The chances of someone of winning it becomes less and less. And that seems to be the case. And there we go, we're back at present day. And no one's won it. So we've got 50 more years to cycle through. The stadiums are getting bigger. The money's coming in on transfers. Can teams start to get to the Champions League and do it? And the Northern Ireland national team is up in 11th. Still only one World Cup, no Euros, 12 of 119 European Championships. Wow, what a golden generation that are coming through. Look at this, 63, 64, 69. These players will all be starting to come through now. And the Danske Bank Premiership is 27th. God, that's dropped again, hasn't it? Dungannon and Carrick. Oh, Carrick. Oh, Larne had a bit of a spell. Larne and Glenavon, but then Carrick. I mean, Carrick have been the mainstays, and look at this. Carrick and Dungannon and Glenavon. Those are the 3 teams that we're holding all our hopes out on a European trophy. Sorry, Larne. Quick look at some transfers. Oh, for only 37 million. Not even worth my time. And that's a sale. Here we go. Iraz Golan. Only 39 million. We want a bit more. Where's your 70, 80 millions? There we go. There's a 54. That's 2 Chelsea. Out the league. We've got big money into the league. Again, out the league to Liverpool. Thomas Iliadis, goalkeeper, 35 years old. What? 5 years ago he got sold. So at 30, Liverpool spent £90 million on a goalkeeper. I suppose it's going to last him a few years, but bloody hell. God, Liverpool are scouting this league, aren't they? John Cole from Cliftonville. Oh, they got him at 19. What a player. Look at those physicals. Well worth the 66 million. And then again, Liverpool again. Buying Diego Andres. He's gone to Bayern Munich. Again, look at the physicals. But there's not that many big signings coming in. And this is the problem. The league's dropped. I'm not sure anyone's going to have won it. We've got, I think people have gone up a bit more in terms of stadium capacity. We've got 2 over 60 now. Can't remember whether we had 2 over 60 at 50 years, at 100 years, sorry. Time to look at the Champions League. Okay, Chelsea, God, they've had an absolute stormer again. They've won a hell of a lot of Champions Leagues. Won a lot of Premier Divisions as well. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything at this moment in time. We only got to go about 50 years because we had a look at that before, and it doesn't look promising. No Champions Leagues. Yeah, and there's Midtjylland. We got here last time. Midtjylland have run up over here. No Champions League. Rosenborg, Norway getting one. Copenhagen again up there. St. Gallen, Switzerland, I think. Is that Swiss? It is Swiss. No Champions Leagues. Disappointing. Europa League then. And it's not looking good. No, it's not looking good. It's looking very bad indeed. No Europa Leagues either. Any more Conference Leagues? Any more Conference Leagues? Any more European success? Come on. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Well, that is that. It is what it is. Sadly, we didn't get there. We had a couple of Europa Conference Leagues, no Europa Leagues, no Champions Leagues. The national team did win a World Cup, so marginal success. But that's that experiment. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, check out the playlist. I've got loads of different experiments. It's not just finance related, it's attribute related. There's loads of things there. So go and check them out. Some really good ones, or some really interesting ones, at least in my opinion. And in some of your opinions too, because they've been received quite well. That being said, if there's any experiments that you think are interesting that you'd like to see, leave a comment down below. I'm always open to suggestions, because if you like it, if you think it's interesting and I think it's interesting, chances are there's going to be quite a few people that think it is interesting. Most importantly, after you've liked and subscribed, take care of yourselves, gang, and I'll see you soon.